What's up, y'all? Mr. Octagonal here from Octagonal Gaming. Now we are back with our prospect profiles here. So we got the 8th player on my big board for this episode. That is North Carolina State's, NC State's Dennis Smith Jr. So make sure you drop the like button and subscribe if you're new for more cool videos like this. So let's talk about Dennis Smith. Now Dennis Smith's stock has dropped a little since the beginning of the year. He's still supposed to be a top 10 pick. But he was supposed to be like a top 3 pick at the beginning of the year. But this draft class is so talented, you cannot really blame him. He's like the 4th best point guard in this draft class, which seems a bit crazy with his talent. So, I mean, North Carolina State, they did not make the tournament. North Carolina won the whole tournament, but NC State didn't make the tournament. But Dennis Smith's like the only good player on that team. Why he chose NC State? I don't know. It's his personal choice. But where can we see him going? So, I don't see him going in the top 5. Maybe if if De'Aaron Fox is taken by the Sixers, maybe he could go to the Kings at 5. But I don't really see him going in the top 4 or top 5. Then the Magic at 6, I could sort of see that a little bit. Because I don't know if Elfrid Payton's the answer. Elfrid Payton, he can't shoot for his life. Dennis Smith, he's a solid shooter. He's not a great shooter or anything. So maybe the Magic would be good because Elfrid Payton is not a championship contending point guard unless the Magic want to be in the lottery, keep wanting to be in the lottery for the next 10 years, which I mean, with the way their team is, they have no franchise players. They're going in no good direction. Like, some of these bad teams like the Sixers and like the Timberwolves and the Knicks, they all have franchise players. And Embiid, Towns, and Wiggins. And maybe, I wouldn't consider Zach LaVine a franchise player. And Kristaps for the Knicks. And who's picking 9? The Mavs don't have any game-changing franchise players. Sorry, Harrison Barnes. But maybe it's 7 of the Timberwolves. Now, a lot of people are giving up on Chris Dunn. I don't want to give up on him. I expected a lot out of him, and he's not like a freshman or anything. He just came out of his junior year. So he technically, if he stayed in college last year, he'd be a senior. So it's not like he's some young teenager. He's matured a little. I expected him to potentially win Rookie of the Year. Did he disappoint me? Duh. But obviously, don't want to give up on him after 1 year. Same with Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram didn't have the greatest years. I'm not giving up on him after 1 year. It's sort of ridiculous. So maybe I don't follow the Timberwolves. I would not take Dennis Smith Jr. at 7. I mean, unless I traded Chris Dunn. Now the Knicks at 8. Dennis Smith will be good for their triangle offense. Get it? Get the triangle Illuminati. Anyway, in my most recent mock draft, I did have Dennis Smith going to the New York Knicks. The Knicks don't really have a franchise point guard. They're probably going to let Derrick Rose go in the summer. Derrick Rose did say he wants to stay on the Knicks if it means, for a pay cut. The Knicks would be stupid to bring him back. There have been a lot of Timberwolves rumors, but once again, maybe the Timberwolves don't need a point guard, but maybe he could teach Chris Dunn. I mean, Derrick Rose won an MVP in his 3rd year? Maybe Chris Dunn will win an MVP in his 3rd year. I highly doubt it. I mean, Zach LaVine can't, because he just played his 3rd year. Wiggins can, he just played his 3rd year. Unless they win MVP. I don't think the awards weren't announced yet. So, never give up, kids. If he doesn't go 8 to the Knicks, which I'll be highly surprised. Then 9 to the Mavericks. The Mavericks don't really have a point guard. Yogi Ferrell, he was good last year. I think he might be a free agent. He's always a free agent on 2K, in my league. But I don't think Yogi Ferrell's for franchise point guard, and I don't see him going any lower than 9. Cause if he falls lower, I'd be grinning from ear to ear if he fell to my Pistons. I would love that. I would be grinning from ear to ear. Swish.